oogenesis differs from spermatogenesis. Male sterilization is called what? Vasectomy. Female sterilization is called what? Tubectomy. This blastocyst is composed of outer cell layer called trophoblast. There are three types of bees: worker bee, that is the drone, and the queen bee. As we know, at a replication fork in DNA, semi-conservative DNA replication, so welcome back to part 2 of this Karnataka 2017 CET biology paper. Moving on to the question number 21. Which of the following characters is not required for autogamy? Autogamy is what? Nothing but self-pollination. Autogamy is nothing but called self-pollination, which is quite possible in a bisexual flower. So what are the conditions for autogamy? Synchronization, that is, flowers require synchrony in pollen release and stigma maturation. So the both flowers, and that is the pollen release as well as the stigma receptivity should take place at the same time. Correct. The following character is not required is given. We have to find the character which is not required for autogamy. This is a character which is, option A is a character which is required for autogamy. Anthers and stigma should lie close to each other. Correct. This is also one condition or a character for autogamy. Flower should be bisexual. I said yes, correct. Even this is correct. This is correct. This is a required character. Option D, required pollination agents, not necessary, because pollinating agents are quite very much required when the flowers are unisexual, sexes are separate, and for the gametes to come closer together, pollinating agents or pollination is very, very much required. So, which of the following character is not required for autogamy? Option D, required pollination agents. So, option D is correct. Which one of the following character favors the process of normal spermatogenesis in human male? Usually when the boy baby is developing in the mother's womb, the testicles would have been inside the abdomen. So immediately after, almost at the time of delivery, the testis will descend into the scrotum. And scrotum maintains what? Scrotum maintains the low temperature lesser than the internal temperature to favor what? To favor spermatogenesis. So, which one of the following character favors the process of normal spermatogenesis in human male? That is, the descent of testicles in the scrotum. In the scrotum favors what? Spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis is what? Sperm production. Process of formation of sperm, that is the male gamete. Option A, descent of testis in scrotum, correct. Testis remain in the abdominal cavity, wrong. Option C, infection by mumps virus during childhood is wrong. Then option D, increased scrotal temperature, wrong. So option A is correct. That is what? Option A is what? Descent of what? Testicles in the scrotum, right? So that is the answer. Next, accessory ducts of reproductive system of human female include. So there are accessory ducts like oviduct, right? Then ovaries, vagina, all these are the parts of reproductive system. Question number 23, accessory ducts of reproductive system of human female. Oviducts, accessory ducts that which help in reproduction. That is, ovaries are the main primary organs, right? So oviducts, uterus and vagina are the accessory ducts. accessory ducts of reproductive system of human female? Option A, oviduct, uterus and vagina. Option B, oviduct. Ovary is the main primary organ. Primary organ. So wrong. Then oviduct, ovaries and mammary glands? No. Ovaries in mammary glands help the female reproductive system indirectly, right? So this is option C is wrong. Ovaries, uterus, vagina, wrong. So the accessory ducts of reproductive system of human female include what? Oviduct, uterus and vagina. Oviduct, uterus and vagina. So option A is correct. In human females, the number of primary follicles left in each ovary at puberty is, I think you have already studied in human reproduction, how oogenesis differs from spermatogenesis. So the primary follicles are preformed before baby is born, right? Before the delivery of the fetus only the primary follicles are formed. So in humans, so after that no more primary follicles are added. After the female attains puberty, no more primary follicles are added. So in human females, the number of primary follicles left in each ovary at puberty is, it is around 60,000 to 80,000 primary follicles. So no more are added for this. No more are added after puberty. So this is constant. After the baby is born, before she attains puberty, the primary follicles will be around how much? 60,000 to 80,000 primary follicles. So option A, 3,000 to 30,000. Option B, 30,000 to 60,000. Option C, 60,000 to 80,000. Option D, 1,50,000 to 1,60,000. So option A, 3,000 to 30,000 wrong. B, 30,000 to 60,000 wrong. Option C, 60,000 to 80,000 correct. So it's around 60,000 to 80,000 primary follicles. Option D, 1,50,000 to, so option C is correct. So in human females, the number of primary follicles left in each ovary at puberty is around 60,000 to 80,000 primary follicles. Implantation is influenced by, what is implantation? So the blastocyst will get transformed into what? Trophoblast and inner cell mass and get attached to the endometrium wall. And this process of attachment of the blastocyst to the endometrium wall of the uterus is called what? Implantation. And the hormone that is influenced, the hormone this is responsible for implantation and for the maintenance of pregnancy is the progesterone is the hormone. Estrogen is responsible for the process of formation of female secondary sexual characters, right? All that, for maintenance of menstrual cycle, all that. But progesterone, as we also call it as birth hormone. Also we call it as pregnancy hormone. We also call it as what? Pregnancy hormone. So implantation is influenced by option A, FSH. Follicle stimulating hormone is a gonadotropin which is very much required for oogenesis. LH, luteinizing hormone, also is a gonadotropin which is very much required for what? For ovulation and for oogenesis. Then progesterone, as I said, progesterone, implantation is influenced by progesterone. Relaxin, again it is a hormone released by ovary during parturition, during delivery. So this is wrong. So implantation is influenced by progesterone. So option C is correct. Option C, progesterone, is correct. Moving on to question number 26. In India, the action plans for family planning. Family planning is a very important national program that was launched by India for the first time, were initiated in the year. As I said, India was the first country in the world to have launched a national program called family planning in 1951. So it was launched in 1951. What was the aim or the goal of this family planning? To reach what? Zero population growth by the beginning of the 21st century towards sterilization. Family planning is otherwise called what? Sterilization. Male sterilization is called what? Vasectomy. Female sterilization is called what? Tubectomy. So in India, the action plans for family planning were initiated in the year option A 1972, wrong. The year was 1951. 1947, wrong. Indian independence was achieved, right? So India became independent in 1947. Then 1951, correct. 1950, wrong. So option C is correct. That is 1951 is the year. In India, the action plan for family planning were initiated in the year 1951. And the credit goes to India, as India was the first country in the world to have launched this national program. Moving on to question number 27. The inner cell mass of blastocyst becomes, I think all of you know that after the process of fertilization, the zygote, which is a single cell, will undergo the process called cleavage into morula into blastula. Blastocyst, you know, once the blastocyst stage is formed, this blastocyst is composed of outer cell layer called trophoblast and an inner cell mass. And this trophoblast helps what? Helps in implantation, attachment of the developing fetus, you can call it as the developing embryo, into the attachment of the blastocyst to the endometrium wall. And the inner cell mass forms all the tissues of the embryo and differentiate into embryo proper. So the inner cell mass forms all the tissues of the embryo and it differentiates into what? Embryo proper. So the inner cell mass of blastocyst becomes option A, extraembryonic membranes, wrong. Option B, differentiate into embryo proper, correct. Differentiated into embryo proper. Chorionic villi, wrong. Chorionic villi, the finger-like projection along with the maternal blood forms what? Placenta. The inner cell mass is not responsible for it. Placenta, D is placenta, wrong. So option B is correct. That is, the inner cell mass of blastocyst becomes differentiated into what? Embryo proper. So option B is correct. Moving on to question number 28. Example for autosomal hyperaneuploidy. What do you mean by aneuploidy? Aneuploidy means unbalanced set of chromosomes. Unbalanced set of chromosomes. Balanced set of chromosome is called euploidy. That is called euploidy. Balanced set. Right. What do you mean by autosome? Autosomes and allosomes are there. If additional chromosome is added to autosome, it is called autosomal hyperaneuploidy. Autosomal hypoaneuploidy means deletion. So addition or deletion of a chromosome to the normal set of chromosome leads to what? Aneuploidy. Autosomal hyperaneuploidy. So there is an addition of one extra chromosome to the autosome. So we need to find out which among. Example for autosomal hyperaneuploidy is Down syndrome. Down syndrome is an example for autosomal hyper. It is one extra chromosome is added to the 21st chromosome. So instead of 44, it will be 45 plus XX is equal to 47. 45 plus XY is equal to 47. This is the chromosomal complement. So here it is autosomal aneuploidy. Instead of 44 plus 1 is added. Then Klinefelter syndrome is allosomal hyperaneuploidy. It is due to allosomal. One extra chromosome is added to the allosome, sex chromosome. So it is 44 plus XXY, that is equal to 47. So there is one addition. So this is called allosomal hyperaneuploidy. So here the addition of one extra chromosome. Here the addition of one extra chromosome is taking place. Turner syndrome is an example for allosomal hypoaneuploidy, that is 44 plus X0 is equal to 45. So it is an example for allosomal hypo. Hypo means what? Less number. So here 1X is missing. So it is 45. Hemophilia is a gene disorder where the clotting factor is absent. So clotting factor is absent. Clotting factor is absent. Clotting factor is absent. So example for autosomal hyperaneuploidy is option A, Down syndrome. Down syndrome is autosomal hyperaneuploidy, correct. Option B, Klinefelter syndrome is allosomal hyperaneuploidy, wrong. C, Turner syndrome is allosomal hypoaneuploidy, so this is wrong. Then option D, that is hemophilia, is due to the lack of absence of clotting factor. So this hemophilia is wrong. So option A is correct. Option A is correct. Moving on to question number 29. In a dihybrid cross, when F1 plants, that is F1 plants are self-hybridized. So when F1 plants are self-hybridized, the ratio of segregation of yellow and green in F2 is. So when P plant with round shaped seeds with yellow color seed is crossed. Round shaped seed with yellow color seed, that is capital R, capital Y is crossed with P plant showing wrinkled shape with green cotyledon. Wrinkled shape with green cotyledon, that is small r, small y. The F1 generation will have round shaped seeds and yellow color. Round shaped and yellow color progeny, that is capital R, capital Y, small y. When these plants, so F1 hybrid is what? Capital R, capital Y, small y. When F1 plants are self-hybridized. When these plants are crossed, the F2 generation will have progeny in the ratio of 9:3:3:1 as genotype and will have 3:1 as the phenotype. That is, the ratio of segregation of yellow and green in F2 is 3:1. 3:1 is the ratio. That is, segregation of yellow and green in F2 is in the ratio of 3:1. So the option A 1:2:1 is wrong. Option B 3:1 is correct. So 3:1 correct. Option C, that is 9:3:1 is wrong. Option D 1:1. This is what? Test cross ratio. This is test cross ratio. So this is monohybrid ratio. Monohybrid genotypic ratio. Genotypic ratio, wrong. So 3:1 is the phenotype of the ratio of segregation of yellow and green in F2. So option B is correct. Option B is correct. Moving on to question number 30. Replacement of which one of the following nucleotides in the gene causes sickle cell anemia? Option A to T, option B T to A, option C U to A, option D C to G. The mutation causing sickle cell anemia is a single nucleotide substitution, that is A is substituted by T. A to T in the codon for amino acids. So the change converts what? Converts glutamic acid codon, that is GAG. Here you can see GAG to a valine codon, that is called GTG. So here it is T. So A to T. A to T. So GAG is converted to what? GTG, that is A to T. So the following nucleotides in the gene causes sickle cell anemia. A to T, that is A to T is the answer. So which is the option which is having A to T? Option A to T is correct. Here option B, T to A is wrong. Here option C, U to A is wrong. Then option D, C to G is wrong. So option A is correct. So replacement of which one of the following nucleotides in the gene causes sickle cell anemia? That is A to T. Moving on to question number 31. The type of sex determination in honeybee. As we all know, honeybee is polymorphic. There are three types of bees: worker bee, that is the drone, and the queen bee. So in honeybee, the male is haploid while the female is diploid. And haplodiploidy occurs in some insects like bees, ants, and wasps. So in bees, the type of sex determination in honeybee is what? What is seen here? Haplodiploidy. Male is haploid and the female is diploid. So it is haplodiploidy. The type of sex determination in honeybee is haplodiploidy, haploidy, diploidy, then ZZZW. That is called as what? Female heterogamety. No. Haplodiploidy, correct. A is correct. B, haploidy, wrong. C, diploidy, wrong. D, ZZZW, that is female heterogamety, is wrong. So the option A is correct. Option A is what? Haplodiploidy. The type of sex determination in honeybee is haplodiploidy. Moving on to question number 32. Match the number of nucleotides of genome of column 1 with the organisms of column 2. Choose the correct option given below. So here the number of nucleotides is given and the examples are given. 5386 nucleotides, 48502 BP base pairs, 4.6 into 10 to the power 6 BP base pairs, 3.3 into 10 to the power 9 base pairs. 5386 nucleotides is 174 bacterial lambda, 15, that is yes. Then 48502 BP, that is bacteriophage lambda, that is T. 4.6 into 10 to the power 6 base pairs, it is P, E. coli. Then 3.3 into 10 to the power 9 base pair is man. So 1 is yes, 2 is T, 3 is P, then 4 is Q. So which is the option which is having 1S, 2T, 3P, 4Q? So we'll move on to the option 1S. 1S, here also it is there, here also it is there. Here 1S is there, here 1R. So this is option is wrong. 2T, here also it is wrong. Here 2P is there, wrong. Here 2T is there, correct. 3P, so this is wrong, and this is wrong. Obviously 1S, 2T, 3P, 4Q. So option C is correct. Option C is correct. First try to analyze the first answer among the 4 options. Then only you will get an idea which is the correct option. So as I said, in cracking these questions, you have to use your smart brain. So use your presence of mind while answering. So when you just go through the first question itself, then you'll get an idea, right? So you can just make a guess like to which option will be quite right, right? Moving on to question number 33. The average length of hnRNA in human is? hnRNA stands for what? Heterogeneous nuclear ribonucleic acid. So what is it? Heterogeneous nuclear ribonucleic acid has around how many? The 3000 bases. The hRNA is spliced and post-transcriptional modifications are carried out in order to synthesize the mature mRNA, which measures about 1800 to 2000 bases. 2000 bases. So the average length of, so the hRNA consists of how many bases? 3000 bases. So what are the options? Option A, 3000 bases. Option B, 2.4 million bases. Option C, 1500 bases. And option D, 500 bases. So among the four options, option A, 3000 bases, correct. Option B, 2.4 million bases, wrong. Option C, 1500 bases, wrong. And option D, 500 bases is wrong. So option A is correct. Option A is correct, around 3000 bases. Moving on to question number 34. If E. coli, Escherichia coli, is allowed to grow for 40 minutes in a medium containing N15, then the number of N14/N14 containing DNA would be. So what would be the number of DNA in N14? As we know, since the cells are grown in the medium containing N15, there will be no strand with N14. Since the cells are grown in a medium called N15, so there will be no DNA strands in N14. So it is 0 strands. 0. No means what? 0 strands. So if E. coli is allowed to grow for 40 minutes in a medium containing N15, then the number of N14 containing DNA would be option A, 0, option B, 20, option C, 10, and option D, 2. So option A is 0. As I said, it is 0. No strand with N14. Option B, 20, wrong. Option C, 10, wrong. Option D, 2 is wrong. So option A, that is 0, is correct. Right. Moving on to question number 35. Polymerization of DNA nucleotides during the synthesis of lagging strand occurs. As we know, at a replication fork in DNA, semi-conservative DNA replication, at a replication fork, both the strands are synthesized in 5-3- direction. So in what direction they are synthesized? In 5-3- direction. The leading strand is synthesized continuously, whereas the lagging strand is synthesized in short pieces, what we call it as what? Okazaki fragments. So the polymerization of DNA nucleotides during the synthesis of lagging strand occurs in 5-3- direction. Occurs in 5-3- direction. So what is the options? Option A, 5-3- direction, wrong. Option B, 5-3 direction, correct. As I said, 5-3 any direction, wrong. Option D, promoter to terminator direction, wrong. So in which direction? 5-3- direction. That is option B is correct. 5-3- direction. So polymerization of DNA nucleotides during the synthesis of lagging strand occurs in 5-3- direction. Moving on to question number 36. In lack of parent concept, I think we have come across in gene expression, regulation of gene expression. Allolactose acts as A, repressor, B, inducer, C, co-repressor, and D, coenzyme. Allolactose is an example of an inducer. A small molecule, what is it? It is a small molecule that triggers expression of gene. So it is responsible for expression of gene. So it is an what? It is an inducer. It is an inducer. So option A, repressor, wrong. Repressor is a type of protein that bind to the structural gene. Then B, inducer, correct. Co-repressor, wrong. Coenzyme, wrong. So option B is correct. It is what? Inducer. So in lack apparent concept of gene expression, allolactose acts as what? Acts as what? Inducer. Moving on to question number 37. The anticodon found on the tRNA for tryptophan amino acid is. The codon on the mRNA which codes for amino acid tryptophan is 5-UGG3-. The codon for tryptophan on the mRNA is 5-UGG3-. They have asked what? The anticodon. What is the anticodon found on the tRNA? This is the codon on mRNA is 5-UGG3-. 5-UGG3-. The anticodon on the tRNA will be, anticodon will be what? If it is 5-, it will be 3-. U will be A, G will be C, G will be C, and 3- will be 5-. So UGG is replaced by what? The anticodon will be ACC. So the anticodon on the tRNA will be 3-ACC. It will be ACC, which will code for the amino acid tryptophan. So what will be the anticodon? The anticodon is what? ACC. So option A, ACC, option B, UGG, option C, UCC, then option D, CUU. So option A, ACC is correct. Option B, UGG is wrong. What is the anticodon for ACC is what? UGG. UGG. U means A, G means C, G means C. So this is wrong, C is wrong, then D is wrong. So option A is correct. That is ACC. The anticodon found on tRNA for tryptophan amino acid is what? ACC. Moving on to 38th question. Which one of the following is the identifiable character of Neanderthal man? Neanderthal man is the early species of modern man and was known as Homo sapien. Had the cranial capacity of what? 1450 cc. They were the ones who had the concept of burying their dead person and performing the rituals after the death of similar ones. So what was the identifiable character? They buried their dead person and performed the rituals after the death of similar ones. So what are the options? Option A, brain capacity of 650 to 800 cc, wrong. B, developed prehistoric cave art, wrong. Option C, lived before 2 million years ago, wrong. Buried their dead, D is correct. So which one of the following is the identifiable character of Neanderthal? They buried their dead and performed the rituals after the death of similar ones. Moving on to the question number 39. Identify the plants that are dominant during Jurassic period. Jurassic period, all of us know, it is also called as Dinosaurus period. Dinosaurs were dominant, which started 213 million years ago and lasted until 240 million years ago. And ferns, ginkgos, conifers, cycads were dominated. Identify the plants that are dominant during Jurassic period. Option A, angiosperms, bryophytes and dinofores, wrong. Option B, Spinopsida, ginkgos, wrong. Option C, here what were the plants that were dominant? Ferns, ginkgos, conifers and cycads. Fern, correct. Conifers and cycads were dominant. Monocotyledon and arborescent lycopods, wrong. So option C is correct. Option C is correct. Identify the plants that are dominant during Jurassic period: ferns, conifers and cycads. Moving on to question number 40. In humans, common cold is called by rhinovirus. Sinusoid, nose. Rhinovirus, it's also called as coronavirus. Now, I think in the present scenario, like we use the word called coronavirus. So in human, common cold is caused by option A, that is retrovirus, wrong. B, baculovirus, wrong. Then C, rhinovirus, correct. Then D, rhabdovirus, wrong. So option C is correct. So with this, I have completed your part 2 of Karnataka CET 2017 biology. So I'll be back with part 3 of Karnataka CET 2017. Thank you.